Cancer, I'm going to do a general love reading today. As it is a general love reading, it may not resonate for everyone. If it does resonate for you, however, I am doing an extended, and the information for that is in the box below. I'm also open to doing personal readings now, and the information for that is also in the box below. All right, I'm going to be using the Llewellyn deck, and starting with a Celtic cross layout. And as I say, love readings, it is a love reading, but love readings are not always about romantic love, but they are always about love or creativity, heart-centeredness. And also the male and female cards in this refer to the divine energies, the masculine and feminine that are in all of us, and not to the genders. Okay, so the cards are interchangeable. Okay, I always start too far over. I don't know why. And then I have to straighten it out. That's funny. Anyway, okay, so here we go. So we've got the Knight of Wands as your guide. So I see you kind of methodically and on target, moving towards your future, moving towards where you're heading. Okay, I'm just going to do a clarifier on that. We've got the Four of Wands. So it feels like you're moving towards, kind of where, as dimensions are opening up for you, moving towards what you kind of identify as your true place of commitment. I always think of commitment, it's not a deal that we make, it's not a contract like, okay, I'm going to agree to this and you're going to agree to that. I don't see that as commitment. What I see as commitment is kind of like a state of being where it's like, whoa, you find yourself there. So it's not about making a commitment. I think it's about acknowledging a commitment, that you are in this state of commitment, okay? All right, just a little bit of my kind of philosophy coming through there. But that's what I kind of see here with the Four of Wands, is finding out where you feel committed, okay? And then preparing for that as you're moving towards, and identifying that, I think. So you've got above, you've got the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is an interesting card. It's along with the Seven of Wands, which I've clarified it with, and the King of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups is kind of like, I think, it's an energy to show that there's more, that what you kind of thought you were heading towards with this Knight of Wands is a little bit more to it than what you thought. So there's some new kind of opportunity for you to see it in a different way, and sort of a bit of, as you're moving towards it, as I say, moving towards commitment, the universe is bringing this knowledge to you so that you're clear. And so you're not kind of under any kind of illusions here. With the Seven of Wands and the King of Cups showing up, I think the Seven of Wands is showing that, you've gone, you're far more ready to orchestrate what comes, or, let me put this into words. You're far more ready to orchestrate, or to be able to be comfortable with different things that are coming your way now in terms of growth and development. So you're not kind of pushing them away and insisting that with the Three of Cups, I know exactly what everything is. I know this, I know that, and that's what I'm going to do. So when the Fourth Cup comes in, it brings in a whole different kind of possibility here. But you're okay. You can handle that now. You're not, you're much more expansive. And with the King of Cups showing up, I think that is, you're kind of divine masculine, because that's not a male or female, remember. So your divine masculine energy has kind of been able to expand itself into being comfortable in the emotional creativity energy as well. So it's expanding. So therefore, this information, is you're able to take it in. You've got the Moon at the base, and the Moon is about things that are being revealed to you, for you, in a much deeper place inside you that you hadn't explored before, okay? And that's what I see at the base. And this brings about a whole new ball game, because you've got the Seven of Cups coming up. So now, yes, okay, you kind of felt like you had domain over, this level of life. And now all of a sudden the moon is revealing all this whole other depth and level to you. And it's like, whoa, because it's now shining light on it so that you can begin to actually see and feel comfortable going there. Because of the Seven of Wands, remember I said you're capable of being more comfortable in another level of depth here inside you. And that's what I see happening here. But as I say, as a result, there's a whole new kind of learning experience, kind of absorbing your heart and your ideas around that. So it's not just a fourth cup. Now we've got 7 more cups coming to that are new. Showing you something different. The high priestess in your past. So what you've learned, and I think that's where the Seven of Wands comes in, is that if you engage your intuitive side rather than just your kind of masculine energy side, which was more critical thinking side, but by engaging the intuitive side, that's enabled you to now be able to contain some of the energies of the unknown, of the abstract, of leading you towards this understanding of commitment even. Okay, so you've got the Chariot and the Queen of Cups on you. So the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups is kind of putting together the feminine and masculine energies in you. This is kind of the Cancer card. So both sides of you being more, kind of more pure to the Cancer energy, which is, more kind of coming from the depths of the water, which is emotions and creativity. And then the Chariot happening, so it's passion as well. So there's a lot of passion being stirred here by this moon. And because the Queen of Cups and and it's kind of put together with the King of Cups now, you're fine to handle that, because as you're heading towards this new destiny or new, where your future with the Knight of Wands here, and moving towards commitment, this is an important step to take. You've got the Two of Wands showing up and the Ace of Cups. So more, once again, now intuitively, you're able to handle this kind of overflow that's in you, like your heart chakra is just like bursting open. And, intuitively, it's okay. You can handle that. If it was the old critical mind handling that, then it would be kind of scary, and you could probably, shut it down and go like, no, that's too much. I can't do this. That's going to, have too, I can't do this, so I'm going to push it away. I'm going to have to defend myself here. And that's why the fourth cup is coming in, and it's overflowing, and it's just, an awesome place to be. Because at the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, which is also in your near future, it's really important for you, because you're actually building your path now for the rest, towards your future. Like the Knight of Wands is heading there already. And you're wanting to be able to express that and put that out into the universe. And that's what the Eight of Wands is. So the Eight of Wands, intuitively, knowing that in order to do that, I have to be able to kind of take some risks here, intuitively, therefore the Two of Wands too, and be able to put it out even though critically I don't know everything. Does that make sense to you? So being able to express and put that energy out and have it reciprocated, so that you kind of, as I say with the Knight of Wands, heading towards the state of commitment, kind of moving in a way that is attracting that energy back to you. So you're kind of creating the plateau or the grounding, the foundation upon which then you can begin to, as the Knight of Wands, move more and more into your future, knowing that you've already done the groundwork, okay? And that shows with the Ten of Wands here too, because the Ten of Wands is wanting to actually build, like set up house somewhere, it's not literal, but basically where you belong in the world and where you feel like this is home, and therefore this is commitment. And so I feel with that, what you're doing is you're laying that groundwork by already putting yourself energetically out there, communicating, and then have, that laws of attraction. So now you've got a, harmonious place, which is important to Cancer. It's very important. If you're gonna open that passion and open all that emotional stuff, you want to, for you, it's like important to know that intuitively know that, this is a good place for me. You've got the Two of Cups in your environment, and you've got Ace of Pentacles along with that. So you already have an inkling that's being offered to you, some information, some knowledge around how to create that foundation. Because in a true partnership, this is a partnership, it's a soulmate partnership that's kind of, ordained by the universe, by God. And so that is definitely a state of commitment. So the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups. So that is already, now the knowledge of that is already being offered to you. That only there will I actually feel at home and committed, okay, in this kind of connection. So a very reciprocal connection, like I said, chosen and ordained by God, kind of, or by the universe. Because now I feel ready for it with this Ace of Cups, right? And I'm laying the groundwork, so yeah, it's interesting. And then you've got the Star in a position of what you want, so you're actually looking at it from a guidance perspective. It's like, is this universally ordained, right? Just like this is. So is this where the stars are taking me? Is this my alignment that's taking me here? Because you have the Three of Cups, Three of Swords as the outcome card, where you're now putting in the past things that hurt you, in the past, things that disappointed you, disillusionments. Because with this new knowledge that's being offered to you around commitment, around soulmate, and around the depths of you, and bringing up all these new possibilities, you're able to put that pain behind you now, and begin to really contemplate moving more and more into, as I say, the passion of the Chariot and the Queen of Cups, and being comfortable back in the emotional sea, where as a Cancer, that's your home, right? So I can kind of see this, coming full circle in a way, back to you. It's kind of awesome. All right, I'm just going to draw a card from the universe now, and we've got Risk. So risk is one of the landmarks. So risk, risk is what you're setting up for. So it's calculated risk. Because if you're going to move into commitment, it's like you're laying the groundwork, and you're, making sure when change happens. I always think of this: if somebody's kind of moving into, shifting towards where they're going, and they kind of are leaving everything that they've known before, but that is kind of outdated now, or they've outgrown, and moving to the unknown, then know that one of two things will happen. Either you'll find a soft place to land, or you'll be taught to fly. I love that saying. And what I see you doing here is based on your past experience and stuff, and what you've built with the Seven of Pentacles, is you know how to build a soft place to land. So you know how to build this new landing ground before you move into this place of commitment, and also knowing that you'll recognize it because you'll just be there. So it's not like a deal that you're going to make, which is what I think happened with the Three of Swords, because I think you made those deals in the past, but because it wasn't actually the state of being, but it was more of a contract, and then when it fell through for some reason, you got hurt and disillusioned and disappointed maybe, and now with this new knowledge coming in, with this Ace of Pentacles around, the true nature of the sacred relationship, it's, it's shifting now, and now this pain is moving in behind you and not on you anymore. I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope that's helpful. As I said, I will be building on that to see where that's going, and see where this is going with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Where is this leading to build this new foundation for yourself? I'll be doing that in the extended. So if this did resonate for you, I'll see you in the extended, and we'll explore these. If it didn't, then I'll see you next week. Thank you.